Welcome to Weird Gun Game here in Roblox. Today I'm going to be taking a look at 10 more of your gun builds. Submissions are closed. Do not submit anything right now. I have about 100 left to go, so very long time. Also, there's been an update here, so we have some new stuff going on here with these guys over here, some new items. Also, to the devs, two things if you see this, because you might not have seen me talk about this before, but the new thing is this right here. Says the Remington 700 grip. However, the grip is now the M40 because the 700 doesn't exist anymore. It's the M40. And also, if there is a way to where we could go through into the settings and turn off the numbers that pop up above enemies' heads as an option, that would be really, really cool, especially at longer range shooting. Sometimes the numbers pop up and you can't see the person you're shooting at. That's just a me thing, but two things I just thought I'd throw out there in case people, wanted to know. Anyway, I'm going to be taking 10 of your builds today. I'm going to be building them out. I'm going to be doing about 10 to 15 kills with each of them because I need to speed these videos up. The last video was about 2.5 hours of footage. It took me a few hours to edit that down, so I'm trying to speed things up a little bit here. I'm going to get about 10 to 15 kills with your gun. I'm going to show it off, and then I'm going to give some thoughts on it. Then I'm going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. This is all in good fun, all jokes, everything. Your playstyle may be different from mine. Everything is viable if it works for you. The first submission is from WidyaRustoyo. I might have gotten the build wrong because I copy and pasted the comments here, and they put the word stock twice. They didn't list a barrel, so I'm making a judgment call here as to what is what. So I'm going with the core being the Heket 2, the stock being the M2000, the grip being the pistol, the mag being the musket, the sight is any, and the barrel is the circuit judge. So I might have gotten that wrong, well, but that's what we're going to go with for now. 126 damage, pretty slow fire rate, and reloads okay, but all right, we're going to have to play this as like a more traditional sniper rifle. So let's go ahead and get into it. Lots of damage though, so let's see how it is. Let's check this. Oh, that is some... No way. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that is your reload and recoil test. All right, so I got about 15 kills with it. It says funny build I got, but one shot. Yeah, it definitely one shots. The headshot damage is like 253 damage, which is crazy. The biggest issue with this one is that reload because it literally has one bullet in the magazine because of the musket, and so it is a goofy goober gun. And I kind of like it for that, and it does one shot, but that reload is brutal. But because it can one shot and it's still kind of fun, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. This next one is from @ZXC6105. Core is the circuit judge, barrel is the Maz 38, the mag is improvised, the grip is auto 5, and the stock is the JSG 12. This thing is crazy looking. They also said for a longer range version but slower mobility, just change the barrel to the M1919 and the stock to the DP27. We're gonna go ahead and try this one instead. Here we are, we've got the weapon. Let's check it out. Oh, this is cool. I've not been on this map yet. Okay. Kind of like a little close range shotgun build here. Oh geez, is that Peter Griffin? Okay, this thing is awesome, actually. This thing is really good. 160 damage. Range is still okay for a shotgun, really. I actually kind of like this little thing a lot, really. I think this is a really good little build. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10, I think. All right, the next build is from @Tanner Top 5. The core is the Maz 38, the mag is the MP40, the barrel is the Type 2A Nambu, the stock is the Taco, and the grip is the Circuit Judge. I know I'm kind of flying through these kind of quickly, but when you've played a lot of this game, I just want to show you guys something here real quick. We have a stats page now. I have 98 hours of playtime in this game, just to let you know. I have played with a lot of these guns. I can tell you very quickly whether I will like something or not within the first 10 to 15 kills. That's why I'm doing it. If I can get those kills very quickly, it's probably a pretty good gun, and that's why I'm able to move as quickly as I am through these. But also, I'm trying to shorten the recording time so that these videos are a little bit more streamlined. This is pretty good, actually. Pretty decent damage. Even after the drop off, it's still very good. Only issue really is the rate of fire. It's a little bit slow, but it's still very, very usable. I actually ended up doing a lot more kills than what I wanted because I was trying to go until I died, and then I just didn't. Fire rate is the only real issue to it. Other than that, this one's gonna get an 9 out of 10. This one is from @Funky923. The barrel is the Hecate 2. The sight is the Red Dot. The core is the Dragonoff. The mag is the Chief. The grip is the Circuit Judge. And the stock is the Speed Coil. Now, I don't really know how I'm going to play this, but we're going to give it a shot here. Let's see how this goes. I forgot to do the recoil test on the last one, so let's do it on this one. Pretty tough. Let's see. Reload. Pretty slow. Oh, no. Okay, no, that's a no thanks. We're jumping off here. Okay, so that's a no from me, dog. If this works for you, more power to you. But for me, no, thank you. This does not work at all for me. With the red dot, I couldn't hit anything. Even though I'd have the dot right on them, I couldn't hit anything. And with the sniper scope, I couldn't hit anything. The other problem is because the fire rate's so low, and because you need to be that much closer to hit somebody, you're not going to be able to do follow-up shots very well, and you're probably just going to get outshot every single time. Because if you do shoot at somebody who's right next to you, you have a pretty high chance of missing, first off, and then second off, you're not going to be getting the same follow-up shots in terms of speed. This one's going to get like a 2 out of 10. I'm sorry. We have a build from @Roblox Glitcher 100. Please use my build. It's the lowest recoil sniper from only sniper parts. The barrel is the M40. The core is the 1891. The grip is the Hecate 2. The mag is the Negev. And because it's 200 rounds and you don't need to reload, it's not from sniper, but you don't need to reload probably by the whole match. Okay. The sight is the long musket and the stock is the M2000. This is going to be interesting. 50 damage. All right, just for the fun of it, we're going to be doing a reload here, which it looks like it's going to take literally a millennia to reload. Yes. Oh my. Bro. Am I hacking? I think I'm hacking. Dude, the headshots have been just off the charts right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. Oh my god, no way. Okay. I just went through an incredible spree of headshots and I may get booted for hacking on that one. Holy crap. That was the best spree of headshots I think I've ever had in this game, period. Now, in terms of this sniper, if you want to use this as like a bastard DMR style build, then maybe 100 damage to the head will kill most people if you hit a headshot. If you don't hit a headshot, then you got to do 2 shots. So it's not going to get a 10 out of 10 because of that, but I did have some fun with it. It's not a terrible build. It is kind of fun. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 because it's not ideal. I will say that. I'll just say that. It's not ideal, but it is weird and there is some fun to be had. This next one is from @3xcrazy03. Core is the Dragunov, the stock is the M2000, the grip is the Circuit Judge, the mag is the Scar H, the barrel is the Water Pipe. It's a slow fire rate, but it can 1-shot to the head and 2-shot on the body. Alrighty. All right, check recoil here. Boom. Pretty rough. Here's the reload. Relatively quick. So this did not 1-shot headshot. Yeah, I did have a slow fire rate. I was able to get 96 damage out of a headshot. So it didn't 1-shot headshot for me, but it definitely did 2-shot. If you play at a distance, it's probably okay. The recoil was pretty rough and it's very slow. So yeah, if you're playing longer range, then maybe this is okay for you. But for me, I'm gonna give this like a 5 out of 10. The next one is from @SabineRaj7382. 1-shot shotgun. Barrel is the Scar L, the core is the Circuit Judge, the mag is the Circuit Judge, and the grip is the Circuit Judge. The stock can be any, so I just went ahead and did the Circuit Judge, because why not? Also for the sights, I put like an SMG sight on there. I guess you could do whatever you wanted, really. Quick recoil test here. I keep forgetting to do it. Boom. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna die. Boom. We're gonna do a reload here. This is an okay build. The range is, it's okay. The biggest thing about it is that it's slow and the reload is also pretty slow as well. You do need to take into account that. Other than that, it's not bad. Not bad at all. It's solid. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The next one is from @Fate_F4. Core is the G36C, the stock is the G36C, the barrel is the FC200SH, and the mag is also. The grip is the Hex Spitter, sight is any. Stats don't look impressive, but it is actually just a laser with damage. Okay, so let's do a quick recoil test right here. We'll shoot this wall. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's check reload. Reloads pretty quick. Okay. This is pretty solid, actually. It does beam. It's pretty decently strong. I like it a lot. I don't really have much to complain about here, honestly. The reload, I guess you could have more ammo because reloading so often is whatever, but you can get quite a few kills before you need to reload. It's not that bad. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Our next gun is from @Omar Danso. Stole the build from someone else. Okay. Core is the PPSH-41, the barrel is the Chris Vector, the mag is the MP40, the stock is the NP5, the grip is the NP5, and the sight is the red dot. All right, we're gonna do a quick recoil check here, so let's shoot at the wall. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, back here. Oh, that's really bad. How's the reload? Pretty quick. Okay, it shoots fast, moves fast. This is a pretty good build. Very fast, very, very fast. Reload is very, very fast also. Biggest problem is the recoil, but other than that, it's actually pretty decent. And the spread could be a little bit better, but this is very much a run and gun build where you're going to be barrel stuffing people. So keep that in mind if you are going to be using this to basically get up in people's faces and just do that. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. We were given a troll build here from Random Guy. Time for my atrocity is what they said. Core is the stat randomizer, the barrel is the shower, the mag is the auto 5, the stock is the hex spitter, the grip is the M60, and the sight is any, but don't go over 2x. And I am on quite possibly one of the worst maps for this. I've never actually used this thing, so I don't know anything about the stat randomizer other than what it says. But let's see what we got. Okay, there's that. Let's back up a little bit. There's a reload. Yep. Auto 5 was the magazine, by the way, and there is the reload. Pretty quick. Okay. All right, let's see if I can even get a single kill with this, but if I can, I'll be absolutely pleasantly surprised here. I got one. God bless, dude. I can't do anything. That was something. You know, for the fun factor, for the gambling factor of it, I guess. It's fun. It's a troll build. I know it is. I'm actually surprised I got any kills with it that I did. In terms of troll, if I were to score this on a scale of trolling, it'd be a 10 out of 10. Let's just keep it on my normal scale here. It's gonna get like a out of 10. The novelty is fun, sure. And sometimes you do actually get a decent roll of the stats, and then you hit somebody, you actually do some damage. Other times you do like 3 damage. So that's a thing. It's not particularly fast. It's not particularly good, but other than that, it's what it is. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been BubbaTV24. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like on them. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Signing out.